Good afternoon from Berea. It's a very rare WHBW triple header today, folks. How about that? It's going to be a whole lot of fun as the good guys are ready to take down the Muskingum Fighting Muskies. Alrighty, folks, who else is looking forward to this one as the good guys are trying to pick up what would be another dandy of a win on a nice little, well, not little anymore, but big 17-game win streak. My, oh my. Everything's coming up all well for the good guys, isn't it, folks? Yes, it is. We are just sizzling right now. Taking down the always rough and tough, who do you call him? Ohio Northern Polar Bears last Wednesday. I know I missed that game, but I got a night class, so I can't miss my night class. For rather obvious reasons. I don't want to get in any trouble. Well, anyways, losing my train of thought. Good guys are 17-1. Everything's going in our favor. Ain't nothing stopping us right now. For Muskingum, it's been a different story. The Muskies struggling immensely. Not just lately, but all season long. They have gone on a ginormous losing streak. Losers of their last 8 games. And after starting the season 3-3, they have lost 11 of their last 12. Including an 84-54 trouncing by the good guys. In fact, 3 of their stars set to heck with this team. We're gone. And they're not even on the roster now. They think this season's a lost cause. 3 of their starters, I repeat. I know, absolutely nuts that that's happening. I, for one, can't believe it. They decided to leave. Anyways, folks, you should know who I am. I'm Tommy Maroon for WHBW. Hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon. Things are going really well for us, number 11 in the country. Can't get any better than 11 in the country. Well, it can if you're number 1 in the country, but we ain't concerned about that. We're concerned about winning the Ohio Athletic Conference because that's exactly what we've been trying to do all season long. Undefeated in OAC play, 11-0, trying to make it 12-0 after 2:30, hopefully. I think we could do it. This is a tough team, Muskingum, though, and don't take those small teams for granted. For instance, when we played Wilmington down at Wilmington, tough game. We just got by them against Mountain Union, just beat them by 1. Courtesy of a clutch Bell Valent free throw. So you never know what can happen. Our shooting lately, it could be a bit better. We're shooting actually 40.2%, not bad, but 32% from three-point land. In fact, the Muskies are shooting better from three-point land. They're shooting 32.4. We're shooting 32 on the dot. Muskingum 38.4 from the field goal land. We, on the other hand, are not doing shabby. 40.2% field goal percentage. Our free throw percentage, 72.6%, averaging 42.3 boards per game. Muskies getting out rebounded by about 8 per game, so there is that. We out rebound our opponents by nearly 12 per game. Now we've scored 66.7 points per game. Not bad at all. But that's just me speaking. 15-point differential, 66.3 to 51.1, 15.2% or point differential on average. We're really beating up our opponents and beating them up bad. Muskingum scores 59.8 per game and gives up 72.6. Coach Sherry here will be honored today with a special ceremony to celebrate her incredible 700th career win, wherever she is right now. I don't know where she is, but she's somewhere. She's somewhere. Let me be the first to tell you that. It really is incredible to see what she's done for the oldest and greatest university in America. Let's look at the starting lineup, shall we? Yes, we shall. First for the visiting Muskingum Muskies, it consists of Kenzie Bicking, Micaiah Edwards, Julia Janke, McKenna Bainey, and Mackenzie Winscott. And for us, what does it look like, hey Jeff? Here's what it looks like. Well, in case you haven't been paying attention, BW women's basketball season, it's literally the same starting five we've been rolling with all season long. Alyssa Miller, Casey Balak, Emily Irwin, Bella Valen, and Kaylee Russell. That's 3 seniors and 2 juniors. We have 5 seniors and 5 juniors, which is not bad. It's evenly balanced between the upperclassmen and the lowerclassmen. And I'm just saying, we got ourselves a dandy of a team. That's just me speaking. Look at us get all riled up. So Leah thinking 3 it went in. You know we always love to make 3s. We do a dandy of a job. 123s made for the good guys this season. Muskingum 111. The Muskies may not be doing that bad from the field tonight, who knows? I just hope I'm wrong and we do ourselves a dandy. Of course, the boys basketball team will be out in Firestone today, or tonight at 7. That game will not be broadcast on WHBW, for we got Highland Copley in girls basketball, an American Conference Championship on the line. Undefeated season on the line, but enough on that. More on this. 13 and a half minutes to go till it's tip-off time as the fans are filing their way in. Whether they're from New Concord or right here, Berea. Just about where they're from, it matters if they show up. I can't wait. I know I can't wait. Because it's going to be a blast. If you're looking forward to this one, you've come to the right spot. If you don't want to watch this, don't want to watch D3 women's basketball, why not? It's fun. It's a whole lot of fun. And those basketball players right there just doing dandies. My word. Top 25 rankings. Of course, they're out. Hey, what's up? Here's what they look like. New York, #1 in the country. We're right there, right where my thumb is. Baldwin Wallace. 17 and 1 on the season. 375 points number. 11 last week. As you can tell, not that much drama going on in the top 25. So there is that. Muskingum has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 people on their team. Oh, you gods, that's a tiny roster. I'm so used to a lot of players being on the team. Sort of like Baldwin Wallace does. You know, we always have a bunch of players on our team. That is so hard to believe, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways. BW trying to pull off a dandy of a win. Now this is a Jekyll and Hyde team. Sure, we're 17 and 1, but some wins have been pretty, some not so much. Muskingum was a very pretty win 30-point win. We beat Carnegie Mellon by 19 when they were ranked. We beat Heidelberg by 43. We beat Wilmington by 16, but that didn't start off well. Beat Irvine by 10, that didn't start off well. Beat Northern by 8, that didn't start off well. Barely got by Mount Union. Beat, of course, Marietta by a considerable amount. 81-38, that's a 43-point differential, if I'm not mistaken. 44 points to Heidelberg, I'm so sorry. Got by Capital by 3, got by Carroll by 8, got by Irvine by 10, got by the Bears by 8. Oh man, who else is looking forward to what should be a dandy today? Our lead scorer, you know her by now, Kaylee Ressler. She's the only one on this team with double-digit points per game. She's got exactly 200 points on the schnoz. 11.1 points per game. Emily Irwin second with 9.6 points per game. She is doing a dandy as well. Alyssa Miller came off a fresh and dandy one. I ought to say 15 for Alyssa Miller when we beat the Bears 49-41. Alyssa Miller 2 for 5 from three-point land, but she likes to score. 47.7%. Can't complain about that. No, you can't. As a good guy's right to hit the locker room. Coach Sherry Harris going to talk to the gang one more time before it's time to rock and roll. You all know when it's time to rock and roll, it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Cannot wait. If we don't win, that would be rather bad. But I don't think that should be an issue. At least that's just me. If we lose, that would be pretty bad. Looking at Muskingum, they have 1 senior, 1, 2, 3 juniors, 1, 2, 3 sophomores. And everyone else is a freshman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freshmen. So there is that. If we win this one, I'd be pretty happy. I don't think that should be a problem. There's a reason why you play the games. Considering how poorly we've been shooting lately, this game might be a little bit closer than anticipated. But you never know. You never know. Muskies with just a measly 4 wins this season. 2-9 in Ohio Athletic Conference play. Muskingum basketball, or Muskingum women's basketball, is struggling immensely. Let's look at their schedule. They're 4-14, of course. And they lost to Heidelberg by 1. They lost to Wilmington at Wilmington by 13. So there is that. I know I mentioned that earlier today, I think. I mentioned that they're losers of 11 of their last 13 and on an 8-game skid and sitting in dead last with Heidelberg for the Ohio Athletic Conference. We don't have to worry about that. Thank you, Matt. Same with you. We are guaranteed a spot in the Ohio Athletic Conference tournament. My goodness. We are on fire. 11-0 conference play. We've, of course, clinched the spot in the Ohio Athletic Conference tournament because Mountain Union is 7th, as is Wilmington. They're both 3-8. We are 11-0. Worst case scenario. It's really a worst case scenario if we lose 7 straight, but I'm pretty sure we won't have to worry about that. We'll be in the OAC tournament regardless of what happens, which is definitely unsurprising if you ask me. These two teams trying to pick up a much-needed win tonight. If we do it, things are all good at Baldwin Wallace. If we don't, things are not all good. But I think things will be good. Alrighty. What else is going on in the OAC? Heidelberg's hosting Otterbein. Capital going on the road to Northern. Mount Union going to play Wilmington. And Marietta hosting John Carroll. John Carroll's been struggling a little bit. They're losers of their last 3 games. They're losers of their last 3 women's basketball games. Let me pull up the schedule for those pesky Blue Streaks. They have indeed lost 3 games, including us, of course, Ohio Northern big time, and Otterbein by 2. So there is that. They're going down to Marietta. They're going down to Marietta today. One can only hope this is going to be a good one for us. Yeah, some good games in the OAC today. Not just John Carroll Marietta, of course, but of course, Northern Capital. That's going to be a dandy. Ohio Northern is home in Ada. They're 12-6, 8-3. Capital 15-3, 9-2. My money's on the Comets. My money here tonight on the Brown and Gold Brigade. Why is my money never on them? Why is my money not on them, I should say? Because it's always on the good guys. Look at our shots going as the crowd hopefully will file their way in here tonight. We need a student section for our games because, come on, this is kind of frustrating to see not too many people at the games. I mean, these players, these girls, very, very talented. Very good at what they do. But I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. We need to see a lot more people show up to these games because the student section is kind of sad. That's just me speaking. Landon, what's up? Ah, yes. The women on fire right now. Don't put them out. You don't want to touch them. You'll get burned. Muskingum may be the 12th OAC team to win that this season. Muskingum may be the 18th team to win that this season. If you play with fire, you're going to get burned. No doubt about it. Some of the basketball folks making their way back onto the floor. It's almost game time, ladies and gentlemen. We need to win this one to stay afloat in OAC play, of course. I mean, we got a spot in the OAC tournament, as mentioned earlier, but still, things are just going phenomenal for us. I got no complaints about this team, but pretty sure we all know that by now. Here we go, right, go left and right if your seniors, and then forward. Yes, sir, it's going to be exciting tonight. Look at how hyped up we are. Look at how excited we are. If you're not excited, I don't know what you're doing, because this is going to be a dandy. Dave Cameraman, our public address announcer, per usual. He's got us all covered with the starting lineups and all that great stuff. So take it away, Dave, in about a minute. time to play some D3 women's basketball. You bet your life savings this is going to be fun tonight. Alyssa Miller doing the tip-off for the Brown and Gold Brigade. Will be in the white uniforms, Muskie in the black. Mackenzie Linscott doing the tip-off for the Muskies. As we are almost ready to begin this one. Alyssa against Mackenzie. Who's got this? Alyssa about 2 inches smaller, but it doesn't matter. Here we go. Jackets, Muskies opening tip-off. Won by the good guys. See, I told you it doesn't matter. Great to have you aboard. Time measure play-by-play announcer. Emily Irwin's got it. Driving in, almost lost it. Passing to Alyssa right side. Now Casey Badalak, left-hander with a bad pass. Taken away by Muskingum. And number 12, McKenna Bainey. And Bainey passes out right side. Bainey gets it back. Now on the left. Trying to find someone. Bainey, now number 10, Julia Jenke. Jenke passes it to number 3, Kenzie Bicking. Bicking out to 10, Jenke. That 2-pointer's not going to go. And a rebound by number 10, Jenke. Here's a pass wide along corner 3, Linscott. No. That might have been, nope, it's on the Muskies instead. 46 seconds gone by in the ball game. It's Emily Irwin's basketball. And Emily's going to go right. Load up, fire away. No. Nice try. Our first shot of the day does not go in. Muskingum 0 for 2, however, as Emily's playing airtight defense. Passing nearly shot down. Julia Jenke left side. And the pass out to Jenke. Jenke going in. That's a 2-pointer. And Muskingum's on the board to start the game. Took them about 80 seconds as there's a heave. Good catch, Alyssa Miller. Lead scorer last Wednesday night. Bad shot, but Bella's right there. No good, no foul, no bucket. Bella's in some deep trouble. I think she may have taken too long. Already a bad start against slowly Muskingum. Only 1 shot on 3 possessions so far. Coach Harris can't be that happy about that, folks. And an illegal screen called on number 10, Julia Jenke. First foul by either school today, 100 seconds through the quarter. Emily Irwin's got the ball, passing it to Kaylee. Kaylee gives it back to Emily, right side back to Kaylee. Kaylee to Emily, not taking the 3, passing to Kaylee. Now Alyssa, good job by Alyssa to get that. Out in the corner, Casey Balak, left-hander, corner 3. Got it! Now we get on the board. Took us almost 2 minutes, but you know what they say, better late than never. McKenna Bainey's guy passes it left side. Number 10, Julia Jenke. Now Bainey passes it way off our ball. Way off. Emily Irwin's got it. And a 3-2 game deep pass. Casey with her only points tonight passes it through the legs of Alyssa Miller. It's not what you want to do. Jenke, Julia Jenke driving in. She stops, pops, shoots, misses. And Bella Valen grabs it. Jenke with their only 2 tonight. We're shooting 1 for 4 just like the Muskies. Bella is fouled. She will go to the line. At least I assume she will go to the line. Bella goes to the line as Micaiah Edwards did the fouling. All right, there we go. 1 goes in. That's always good. Bella shooting 34 for 53 from the line, and now 35 for 54 from the line. Kayla and Brooke are checking in for the Brown and Gold Brigade. As Bella definitely deserves a break after making those 2 free throws, as does Casey Badalak for making a big 3. Driving in against Kayla, not going to be the easiest task in the history of mankind. Brooke got some mess. Now Kayla passes that right side. Alyssa on the corner. Kayla Jones. Kayla steps back. Kayla in trouble, passing to Emily. Emily, you know she wants to make a shot. So does Kayla Resler, but she doesn't take the three. Instead, she goes in, looking to find somebody, and a good pass to Alyssa Miller leads to a 7-2 lead. Now, if you've been noticing some patterns lately, we've gone off to good starts that have crashed and burned up until the second half, or really the fourth quarter. We're trying to change our fortunes out here in the first, second, and third, perhaps. And Emily Irwin says, why not change the fortunes now? 9-2. Jenkins got it. Out to 12, McKenna Bainey. Bainey passes it left side. Here they go. Number 3, Kenzie Bicking, and now 10, that's Janky. Janky still at their only 2 tonight. Number 3, Kenzie Bicking passes. That's number 5, Micaiah Edwards. Micaiah Edwards way off. And Alyssa Miller's got the board. Alyssa guns it right side. Kayla going in. Kayla, bad pass taken away by the Muskies. Driving in number 12, McKenna Bainey. She got it. 9-4. We still have the lead, have no fear. Emily, who has 2, we only have a single bench point today, and Kayla tried to change it there. And Alyssa grabs it, passes it back to Emily. Ooh, good catch by Kayla. Now Kayla not thinking 3 oddly enough. She'll pass it, and Alyssa obviously fouled. 5:22 in the first quarter. We're going to see the other 3 check in. And Maddie Ever, Laura McCoy, and Ava Wilkerson. Cindy Reynolds and Laurel Brown in for the Muskies as well. Inbounding from the baseline. And Brooke dishes it to Kayla, passes to Maddie. Maddie to Ava. We got 4 sophomores in, 1 junior. Ava for 2, no good. Rebound by the Muskies. There's 23, Laurel Brown on it. Brown passes it right side. Oh, that's going to be too easy, isn't it? Number 13, Cindy Reynolds. One thing that always concerns me is whenever we play down to our competition. Sometimes that's a bit of a sight that we see. Ava. And speak of the devil, there it is, a turnover. Muskingum hustling, no charge. Never mind, there's a charge. Good job by Ava right there as number 35, Mackenzie Winscott, charged. Thing is, Muskingum is, what do you call it? They've scored their last 4 points. They haven't scored in nearly 2 minutes. Brooke trying to change it perhaps. Brooke to Maddie, left side. Maddie Everett from Lake Orion, Michigan, gives it to Ava Laura McCoy, and now right side in trouble. Laura McCoy, you left her wide alone, big mistake, it's good! 12-6, what a shot there by Laura McCoy. But now here come the Muskies the other way, passing it back, and a travel call. 6 minutes through the first quarter, it's 12-6. Laura scored our first 3 points by someone not on the starting lineup, excuse me. Maddie trying to drive in. Maddie dishes it. Brooke Thompson foul. So go to the line. Now Brooke is 15 for 21 from the line. Not too shabby if you ask me. Let's see Sadie Arn check in. First, Brooke's going to have to make 2 free throws. She stands at 6'2", tied with Addison Weimer for the tallest player on her team. As the first shot goes in. All right, she made both. You knew Brooke was going to make both. Shooting 4 for 9 so far today are the good guys. Muskingum 3 for 8. The issue is We have 2 threes and 4 free throws. That's what's separating these two schools. The fact that they can't make their threes, they're not even trying threes. They're 0 for 1 today. 13, Sydney Reynolds. And Reynolds to 23, Worrell Brown. Brown still has it. Worrell passes that shot down. Kayla foul. Our first foul comes 6.5 minutes through the ball game. Yes, 6.5 minutes through the ball game. Gotta find someone. Gotta find someone. Number 13, Cindy Reynolds is who she finds. Cindy Reynolds, left side, McKenna Bainey. Bainey, that's a tough 2, no charge. Oh, everybody falling down, no foul, no injuries. Sadie Arn's got basketball, such a tough sport, as we all know by now. Maddie lost it, got it back, passes it. Sadie Arn, no foul, no bucket. I'm a little surprised by that. 14-6, a little over 3 minutes in this first quarter. Good guys looking sharp out here so far. 42, Kendall Dye gives it off. Here's a 3 on the way, no good. Just her second attempt at 3 foul, it's good. That might as well be a 3 in that case. As Mackenzie Winscott goes to the line, she is doing a dandy, 15 for 19 from the line. CC telling us what to do. He ain't happy about that. I'm not happy about that either. There's a 3-point place capitalized, and it's a 5-point game. Julia Janke and Gracie Brown are in for the Muskies. Emily passes that to Maddie, not taking the 3. Who does she find on the left side? She's going to try to go in. She's going to give it to Laura with 1-3. Kaylee's looking for her first 3 of the day and still looking for that first 3 of the day. So here comes Muskingum, number 10. Julia Janke's got it. Janke passes that to number 13. That's, of course, Cindy Reynolds. And 15, Gracie Brown. Gracie passes that one. Right side, Kendall Dye. And Dye looking. Dye passes it. Emily Irwin says, I will take 1 basketball to go. Emily, nice move. Emily driving in. Passes that in the corner. Laura McCoy for 3. Boom! Shakalaka! 17 tonight. We got those 3 points back. Cindy Reynolds has the ball. Reynolds passes it right side. That's Gracie Brown. Brown forgot something. Emily's going to take it once more. Emily passes it, tough 2. Kaylee Ressler, it is 19-9. Kaylee finds herself on the board for the first time tonight. Laura McCoy leads us with 6 points. She's usually averaging, let's see here, 4.7 per game. Gotta find someone. She can't find a single person. It took 5 seconds. That's gonna be our ball. 82 seconds to go in the first quarter as they're making a lot of mental mistakes all of a sudden. They've started to let us get on a bit of a run. Here's Emily. Emily Irwin passes that. Kaylee Ressler for 3. It's good! 22-9, we're on fire. My goodness, this is what you expected out of the good guys. 6 for 13, actually 7 for 14. As Janke's tough 2 is gonna miss. Rebound by Kaylee under a minute in the first quarter. Kaylee passes that right side and it's a foul. She didn't get it, but it's all good because she's going to the line anyways. Looks like it's Alyssa Miller going to the line. She's 23 for 34 this season at least. Dave Wilkerson will be checking in a minute. And when I say a minute, I mean now. Laura McCoy sits on down. Why not? She's been doing phenomenal tonight. The sophomore from Garfield High School has an incredible 6 points, which leads us tonight. Alyssa Miller, nothing but net. She now has 3 points. 23-9. Ooh, that one didn't look good, but Bella Valence right there. So we can capitalize again. Emily, whistle, foul. Or a violation, I think. 44.4 left in the quarter. I think it was an issue with the shot clock, actually. It went back to 30 instead of 20. .44 left to the first. Emily Irwin's got it. Pass it to Kaylee. Good pump fake. Emily's got it again. Emily, bad pass. Laura can't, or Ava, I beg your pardon, can't get it. Nice try by Ava nonetheless. 5.5 separating the shot clock and game clock as Muskingum down bad. 23-9. We've outscored our opponents by only 22 in the first quarter. But this has been a different story tonight. Passing it back, 23, Laurel Brown. Laurel Brown missed. And Bella's got the board. She passes it to Emily. All 5 stars in except Casey Badalak. Ava's in her spot. Shot clock off, 10 seconds. We're counting it down as the pass goes to Alyssa right side. Got her, hurry. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Alyssa at the horn, fouled, but no, she traveled. 7/10 of a second left. It's all right because we are doing phenomenal. So Muskingum going to chuck up the prayer, or maybe not. So it's 23-9 here on WHBW as the good guys are. Let's listen. All right, so there was that. They have 8 turnovers. We have 7. Muskingum was winning today. It was just for 41 seconds. That is pretty rough. When I say pretty rough, I mean super rough. We are 4 for 7 from 3-point land. Half of them from Laura McCoy. Shooting 7 for 14 today are the good guys. Out rebounding them 10-7 and having 7 assists, whereas they only have 1. And we're 5 for 6 for the free throw line. Not much to complain about, except for the fact that the Muskies, who got the ball start off the second quarter, they last scored with 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. There's 2:48 left. So there is that. Trine playing St. Mary's right now. Trine number 13 in the country. They're down 14-12. That's a little shocking. So we are waiting for the second quarter to begin. Number 3, Kenzie Bicking, ready to inbound this as we are ready to go. Number 12, McKenna Bainey's got it. Bainey passes out left side, looking right here, in trouble, passes it back, number 10, Julia Janke. Janke passes it back. Here they go right side, Kenzie Bicking. Bicking out, and now here they go, trying to find someone spinning. That's a tough 2, I didn't think so. Bella on the rebound, here she goes, right side, and now it's Ava rather. Ava still has it. Ava out to Emily. Emily may try to pop a 3. Or maybe not. Passes to Ava. She's not going to take the 3. She fell down. No travel. Alyssa, jump ball. Our ball. 46 seconds through the second quarter. You can hear Coach Hartzler yelling out stuff. And Baldwin missed. That ain't good. What is good is that we got ourselves a nice little 14-point lead. Left side, pump faking going in, and that's a tough two, rejected. Looked like number 10, Julia Janke attempted it, and I think Ava traveled. 66 seconds through the, what do you call it, second quarter. We haven't scored in over 2 minutes. The good news is Muskingum hasn't scored in 4 minutes. The Muskies struggling, down 14 to the Brown and Gold Brigade. Number 12, McKenna Bainey passes that good behind the back door leader by Bicking. Passing, almost losing it, Bainey. Pump faking, Julia Janke. Janke, deep pass, a hole too deep, our ball. And Brooke is going to check in. We've only used 11 players out here today, which is not that many compared to what we usually do, but you know what? This is going to be one of those games, isn't it, folks? Ava, obviously, fouled by McKenna Bainey from Waynedale High School in Apple Creek, Ohio, a 5'7" freshman. There is Ava Wilkerson, right side. Ava looking. Ava stepping back. Pass it to Brooke, not taking the three. Alyssa instead. Back out, Laura. Kayla. Ava just swinging it about. Laura was wide alone, but now she hasn't got to get this one off in a hot minute. 3, 2, 1. We're not going to get it off. We're not even going to attempt a shot, period. Bicking passes that good pump fake deep. 2 coming up. Lead. She was left-handed right there as Kayla gets the rebound. They're shooting 4 for 16. We're 7 for 15. Kayla was wide alone, but she loses the ball. Kayla tries to get back. It'll be a jump ball. And Maddie Everett says I'm going to check in. She will check in for Alyssa Miller. All but 4 of our 11 players today have scored at least 2 points. Finishing that. Now looking out to number 3, Mackenzie Bicking. Bicking's pass picked off by Maddie Ebert. Maddie pass midcourt. Maddie passes out to Laura. She's been on fire all day. 2 threes and a bad pass. We have not scored. We're starting to commit some careless turnovers. That's our 11th turnover of the day. 2 more than Muskingum. The thing is, we haven't scored in this first or second quarter, including 0 for 1 field goal shooting. The good news is Muskingum hasn't scored in this second quarter either. Left side, number 35, Linscott. Mackenzie Linscott way off. Kayla's got it. Kayla looking good move. Kayla Jones. Maddie Everett's got it. Maddie trying to go in. Maddie, oh, she's not fouled, but Brooke's there. Ava's there. Kayla's there. Kayla takes the 3 and misses poorly. My goodness, we all of a sudden can't shoot or get anything going in the second quarter. Fortunately, Muskingum can't do the same. Fortunately, Muskingum's doing the same thing we are. Number 1, Jocelyn Thorne. Thorne passes it. It's tipped. It's a offensive foul, actually. Number 5, Micaiah Edwards. Kaylee and Emily will check in for Kayla and Ava. They're shooting 0 for 2 in this second quarter. Muskingum 0 for 4. Nobody has scored in this second quarter. We've played 3.5 minutes of this thing. That's kind of hard to believe. Can Laura change it? Or will Maddie be the one to change it? Maddie to Laura. Laura passes it. Kaylee Resler may take the mid-ranger or spin in or try the tough 2. No good. Good. Rebound, Brooke Thompson. Brooke is fouled. Brooke will go to the line. She's already 2 for 2 from the line today. Good Lord, Muskingum hasn't scored in the last 6 minutes, 41 seconds as Brooke calmly drills the first, and finally we got a point on the board in the second quarter. 24-9 our score. 25-9 our score. And here we go on defense. Passing it to 13, Cindy Reynolds, and now number 10, Julia Jenke. Jenke driving in, Jenke looking. This will be a tough two, but it goes in. Julia Jenke now with 4 points, and now Maddie Ebert off to the races. Two-pointer, got it. Timeout, Muskies down 27-11 in this, what do you call it, second quarter ball game. Oh my goodness. Things ain't going in their favor, I'll tell you that. Yep, that's for Coach Sherry here. We're celebrating her tonight for 700 incredible wins. That ain't an easy thing to do. But I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. I think 688 was what you had heading into this season. She's currently at 705 career wins. Absolutely insane. 706 looks inevitable judging by how this game's going. Up going on the bench. Left side, here's number 12, McKenna Bainey, now 13, Cindy Reynolds. Reynolds spins, Reynolds passes to number 5, Micaiah Edwards, nowhere near the bucket. Good defense by Brooke Thompson. Okay, we had to pump the brakes a little bit. Okay, we passes that to Laura. Laura going in, Laura passes that way back. Emily Irwin not taking the three, passes to Laura, who does take the three, and she got it! Laura's on fire tonight, 9 points! 3 for 3 from three-point land. Jenke goes back. Julia Jenke in trouble, passes it left side. Deep two coming up, won't go. Maddie tried to get the miss, she couldn't. Oh, that's a charge if I ever saw one. Shot didn't even go in anyways. They are 5 for 19 in this ball game. We are 9 for 19 in this ball game, including 5 threes, 3 of them by number 23, Laura McCoy, who's right there, just been sizzling all day on behalf of the rest of the team. Okay, we passes that to Laura, now Emily. What pump fake as the pass goes to Kaylee. Kaylee, 5'11", but still a good sharp shooter. Brooks got to look out. Passing it to Emily Irwin, right side. Emily, step back, 3 coming up. No, but Maddie's right there. Maddie feeling the heat of the double team. Pass it to Laura. Laura wide alone, another 3. It's good! Laura McCoy, masterclass tonight. 12 points. And Muskingum only has 11. She's outscoring them all by herself. In trouble. Laura may have done some fouling. That's only her first foul of the day. Dear God, she's 4 for 4 from three-point land. She's got nearly half her field goals today. Muskingum down 22, 6 minutes through the second quarter. Can't find anybody until she finds Jocelyn Thorne. Thorne, bad shot, no foul, no bucket. Kaylee Ressler out to Maddie Ebert, and Maddie Ebert driving in. Maddie Ebert out to Kaylee. Now Casey, battle act 3. No. Worth the shot. Maddie passes it to Bella. Bella looking. The pass. Emily Irwin. Emily driving in. Emily, good dish to Bella Valen, who didn't get it. But Maddie Ebert right there. Casey Badalak, wide alone, left-handed 3 coming up. No. Maddie, no, Emily. Emily not taking the three. Pass it to Casey. Does she dare take the three again? No, she's going in instead, passing it to Maddie. We've had the ball for a good considerable amount of time, but haven't scored yet on this possession. Bella, jump ball. So now we have our entire starting five in. Melissa Miller says, I want to get in on the action. Bella has that one stripped away from her. Muskingum takes it. There's a pass on the left side. Out to 15, Gracie Brown. Brown passing it to number 23, Laurel Brown. And underneath the bucket, tough two coming up good by Micaiah Edwards. That's just their second field goal of this quarter. We've had three, but two of them threes and two free throws. Emily lost it. That wasn't good. What is good is that we're up 33-13. That two-pointer goes, so now we're only up 18. Edwards again. Micaiah Edwards now with 4 points. She scored the last four, of course. Bella passes that good catch. Alyssa Miller, Alyssa wide along. Kaylee Resler, corner three coming up. Oh, it's no good. 2 for 7 from three-point land in this quarter. That's what we're doing at least. 2 minutes in the second quarter. Looking, number 5, Micaiah Edwards out to 12, McKenna Bainey. Bainey no longer has it. Oh, what a move as that two-point goes in. Now they've scored 6 unanswered. I know you still got commanding lead, but still a little bit nerve-wracking in my opinion. Emily Irwin, bad shot, didn't go. Now all of a sudden Muskingum with some newly found confidence. 3-ball coming up, it doesn't go. Bella on it, passes it to Emily Irwin, 85 seconds in the second quarter. Almost lost it. Emily, bad pass. Oh, Alyssa Miller got it, so everything's all good. The drought ends after about 2.5 minutes. 35-17 football score out here as Gracie Brown's got it right side. Brown passes it right to me, actually. Unbeknownst to her that I'm just broadcasting the game and not playing. Sadie, Kayla, and Ava are in for the good guys. Ava without a point. Same with Kayla. Same with Sadie. They're the only 3 so far today that haven't scored yet. Casey Badalak passes a good catch. Alyssa Miller. Under a minute in the second quarter. First half pass it to Kayla Jones right side. Kayla to Casey. Casey trying to go in. Casey bad pass, and it's going to be taken away by Muskingum. We've outscored them 12-8 in this second quarter. Let's courtesy of a good first quarter for once. Usually we don't do that well in the first. Pass goes to Lynn Scott now. Good pump fake there by Laurel Brown. Laurel Brown fouled. She got it. 35-19, shot clock will be off. Well, we're shooting 11 for 27, Muskingum 8 for 25. Thing is, we've only shot 4 for 13 in this, what do you call it, second quarter. And do I see war? Yes, I do. She's been incredible all day. 3-point play is in effect. Eva Wilkerson's got it, passes it. There goes Laura McCoy. You know she wants a 3. She's been on fire. All the excitement kicking in for her. Laura on the right side. Laura with 12 today, feeling the heat. 10 seconds. Laura, good pass to Alyssa, just went right through her. And so the first half is going to be over once they get this off. I think they did. Ooh, that one almost went in. Well, that was not a good second quarter, having been outscored. We outscored them 12 211. That's awesome. Or maybe not. It looks like we're all done. All right. First quarter went really well. 7 for 14. Second quarter, not really. 4 for 13, but it's all accounting to a 35-20 runaway seemingly, courtesy of Laura McCoy. My God, Laura McCoy's really doing a dandy. Laura McCoy, 12 points for the sophomore. 4 field goal attempts, 4 3-point attempts really. 4 threes for Laura. Can you believe that, folks? Laura McCoy just doing a dandy. Kaylee Retzler has 5, Melissa Miller 5, 4 for Brooke Thompson, all 4 for Brooke Thompson have come at the free throw line today. We are out rebounding them once again, 22-12. The turnover margin could be a little bit better, 15-13 in favor of us. That ain't good. So there is that. What else is going on in D3? Trine's up 35-28 in the, what do you call it? Second quarter of their game. I need to check Ohio Wesleyan. Yes, things are going on right there for them in women's basketball. They're number 14 in the country, Ohio Wesleyan, the Battling Bishops. What's going on out there for them? Let me check. They are up 40-21. What's going on in the wonderful world of Ohio Athletic Conference? Let me find out. Capital up 15 on the Bears at halftime. John Carroll Marietta. Let's see what the Streaks are up to against the Pioneers. I think that'll be a good game. They got nothing. Got literally nothing. Mount Union, let me check Mount Union. For women's basketball. That should be a good game. They got a good game against the Wilmington College. But must win for both teams if they want that 16 in the Ohio Athletic Conference. They're struggling. Mount Union ahead 37-18 towards the waning moments of the first quarter. Waning moments of the second quarter, I beg your pardon, 37-18. I apologize. 37-18. And of course, we're looking at Marietta Athletics because their women's basketball team needs to win this one over John Carroll. Their game hasn't started yet, actually. It starts at 2 p.m., so there's your answer. My mistake. All right, what else is going on? Otterbein against Heidelberg. Heidelberg Athletics. Let's look at their women's basketball schedule. What does it look like right now? Let me check. All righty, folks, as we are going on fire today. They are home against Otterbein. And Otterbein's got a 2-point lead. No, Heidelberg's got a 2-point lead on Otterbein, 17-15. So there is that. Heidelberg has outscored Otterbein 7-0 in the second quarter. So there is that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thank you as always, Noah. He's got our stats. Yes, sir. We might see the backups in a hot minute if we continue playing like the way we did at least in the first quarter. Play the way we did in the second quarter may not be a runaway, but you never know what can happen, folks. So once again, Capital ahead in the half. Heidelberg winning, Mountain Union winning. We are of course up 35-20 with 9:15 left in the halftime break. You guys just doing phenomenal. I'd like to remind you later on tonight there'll be the BW men's team at 3 p.m. taking on the Muskingum Fighting Muskies and some D3 men's basketball. Must win game for the Jackets, who are starting to drown a little bit in the Ohio Athletic Conference. And of course, later on tonight, we got ourselves the biggest game of the entire season when the Highland Hornets take on the good old Copley Indians in the biggest game of the year. I repeat, biggest game of the year. My goodness. Because the girls are undefeated, as you know by now. We finally get to do a girls basketball game. About time. Am I right, folks? 19-0 against 15-3. We have cruised to a lot of easy wins this season. The Triple O wasn't easy. Copley was certainly not easy. Copley certainly won't be easy going to their spot. If we win, we got the conference all to ourselves. Now you folks remember the longest win streak in school history. That was 19. That was 19. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me check the win streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops, not 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is tied for the longest win streak in school history. 19 in a row. 20 would be a record. 20 would be a school record. So there is that. Let's see what happens. Really hope we can do it, folks. I think we can do it. Copley will be far from easy. It's at the double-decker gym. You know, Copley's going to be going nuts all night. That place is going to be erupting, the double-decker gym. Of course, when we went there for the boys basketball game, the second level wasn't up, but I can only assume the second level is going to be all the way up and packed for the game. My goodness. Who else is looking forward to D3? Yes, it's D3 high school basketball. I believe Copley is also D3 in high school girls basketball. We are Division 3 now, as you know by now. There are 7 divisions, as we all know by now. We got demoted to Division 3, but I don't think of it as a demotion. I think of it as an opportunity to win the whole thing. That's just me speaking. You know me, I like to speak. You know me, I'm a speaker. I yell a lot as the good guys are back out there. Shooting so far today, 11 for 27. Otterbein 9 for 27. Just been the 3-pointers have been separating these two schools. They've got the basketballs. Hey, Maddie, what's up? All right. Up on just Yep. It's been good, hasn't it? How are you? Good. Good, you gotta stay. Good, Maddie. Sounds good. All right. There's Casey Balak throwing a 3. As some of the good guys make their way back out there. Well, it hasn't been fun for Muskingum, and if I'm Coach Allison McCarthy, once again, Allison McCarthy, the head coach, assisted by Nandi Wakuza Jr., what do you call her? Or what do you call him? Assistant coach to Allison McCarthy. Nandi Wakuza Jr. Alrighty, we got ourselves a dandy so far as we have ourselves a commanding 15-point lead over the Muskies. Let's hope it continues. Muskingum has used all but 2 of their players today. Soon we'll roll with our starting 5 like we usually do for the second half because that's always what you're supposed to do. I tell you, the game against Copley is what I'm really looking forward to. It's the main course because this game's anticlimactic. I think we can easily beat Muskingum in men's basketball. I'm just saying. Copley will be far from easy. There's a reason why it's a primetime game. Instead of a Saturday afternoon game, it'll be on Saturday night, Copley High School. Be there. Can't make it, shame on you. Huge shame on you for not making it today. But that's just me speaking. That's just me. Island Copley, 15-3 the Indians, 19-0 the good guys, of course. They're trying to get basketball. Good job by Hoya to get it. Taylor Ressler. She's got a 3 to her credit today. Won the 6 threes today. 4 by Laura. 1 by Kaylee. 1 by Casey. Kayla's tried 2, missed 2. Emily's tried 2, missed 2. You know, you can't hold them silent for so long, ladies and gentlemen. You know darn well you can't hold us silent for so long. You know we're going to burn you in any way, shape, or form. Emily trying to get a 3 in the second half. Wouldn't that be nice? I think it'd be very nice. But we'll see. Muskie ball to start off second half and the third quarter. Yes, sir. 35-20. Good guys just running away with this one, courtesy of a phenomenal first quarter where we outscored them 23-9. Muskingum got back in it. They were only outscored 12-11 in the second quarter, but still not enough for them to narrow the deficit. 12-11 in the second quarter. We still took the lead in that quarter as the good guys are ready to talk things over one last time before the second half is ready to begin. Just runs in the picture, the freshman from Olmsted Falls, state champion, of course, last year. Went down to Dana, got some hardware. So there is that. Alrighty, the second half is almost ready to begin. Who will win is the question. I hope we will. I think we'll win. Mike, what's up? Oh, doing well, thank you. Danon, what's up? Avery as well. And it's almost time for the second half and the Muskies will inbound. Here we go. Well, again, high fives back there. The second half is ready to begin. Number 10, Joya Janky walking. Janky passes it right side. Second half, of course, well underway by now. Passing it, that's number 15, I believe. Oh, falling down 35, actually. Mackenzie Winscott out on the good guys. 16 seconds through the third quarter. Number 35, Winscott looks, passes it right side. Number 3, Kenzie Bicking. And now here's number 10, that's Julia Janky. Janky gives it to number 3, Bicking. Bicking guns it right side, Mackenzie Winscott. Winscott got it. And Muskingum picking up right where they left off. They are on an 11-2 run. We got to get back in this, folks. Good pass to Kaylee Wrestler. She had to hurry to get there, but still got there nonetheless. Watch out, Kayla in the corner. She is in for Casey. Alyssa right side. Alyssa guns it. Good catch. 3. Bella Valen. Boom! Shakalaka. That's what we needed. Bella Valen 3. She's now with 5 points tonight. Left side. It's number 12, Bainey. Now number 5, Edwards. Rejected. Alyssa Miller. My goodness. Now Emily Irwin dishes it to Bella, and it's out on Bella, and Kevin, the cameraman, gets it. Pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen. Julia Janky's got it. We've outscored them 3-2 so far in the second half and third quarter, passing it on the left side. Walking towards the right, that is Winscott. Now number 10, Janky, Julia Janky, tough 2. My goodness, she got that to go. 38-24. Emily Irwin's got it. Emily good moves. Emily Irwin dishes it to Alyssa Miller. Bella Valen, tough 2. The left-handed layup had too much mustard. Oh boy. Here come the Muskies the other way. Edwards passes it right side. Brooke will check in next. Dead ball is Bicking. Passes it, and now that's Winscott right side. Try and drive in. Passing to number 5. That's Micaiah Edwards who misses. Kaylee Wrestler is going to be fouled. 2:13 gone by in the third quarter. Muskingum really committing a lot of fouls. 10 fouls so far for them today. We've only had 4. We've been doing a good job staying away from foul trouble. Good catch by Alyssa Miller. Kayla left wide alone, doesn't take the 3. Kayla passed that to Kaylee. Kaylee got to get there. Brooke was shoved, no call. Emily Irwin, sweet pump fake. Passes it back. Alyssa thought about a 3. She's going to pass it to Emily instead, who takes the 3 and doesn't get it. But Alyssa grabs the miss. Passes it. Emily, nice pump fake. She's going to pass it to Brooke. Brooke underneath the bucket. Passing it to Kayla. Now Kaylee Wrestler loads up, fires away. That doesn't go. Brooke has that thing stripped away from her. So it'll still be our ball. 7-12 in the third. The Muskies are yet to make a 3-pointer tonight. We have made 7. That's really been the difference maker tonight. Alyssa Miller didn't get that. Oh my. 14-point game. They're trying to claw their way back in it. The Muskies. Don't count them out, folks. Don't count them out. Bicking as the ball goes back to 5. Micaiah. Micaiah passes at number 10, Janky. Julia Janky, good move. Janky traveled. The shot would not have gone in anyways. Laura and Maddie. You see Maddie's center of your screen running towards me, but she's really running towards the sideline. Thought she was going to say hi for a second. Kaylee passes that Laura McCoy. Laura going in. Laura good pass to Brooke Thompson. Brooke Thompson fails to hit it. Yikes. We're shooting 1 for 6 so far in this third quarter as the woes continue. Passing it back, gunning it underneath the bucket, and there's a foul called on Brooke Thompson. Her first of the day. 1 for 6 in this, what do you call it, third quarter, only shooting 12 for 33 after shooting 50% in the first. First shot goes in for Micaiah Edwards, and Muskingum slowly getting their way back in. I don't want to panic, but Heidelberg may give us a bit of a scare, folks. I know Heidelberg, we killed them, but it's a little different when you're on the road. Now to Laura, corner 3 on the way, and her first miss of the day, and nothing's going right for us in this third quarter. Maddie tagged with a foul. Ain't nothing going right for us in this third quarter, being outscored 5-3. Fortunately, Muskingum can't get anything going. We really need to D up, and we really need to make good shots out here, folks. Wide alone, that ain't what you want to see, but it's no good. Kaylee passes it, Laura hustling it up 4. Laura spinning back, passing it to Kaylee. Kaylee to Emily Irwin, not taking the 3. Emily passes it to Laura. Laura in trouble. Laura passed a good job by Kaylee to get it. It was a little awkward though. Brooke still on it. Brooke going right. She may want to look out from behind. She saves it. Maddie Everett's got to get there. She does. 4 on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock. Brooke Thompson got it. Wow, we needed that. 2 for 8 in the second quarter. That's what we're doing so far. We're up 15, but still it could be a lot more. McKenna Bainey. Bainey passes out left side, 23, Laurel Brown. Brown to number 10, that is Joya Jenke, and now number 3, picking his balls out, and Maddie Everett's got to get it away. She gives it to Laura, and Laura hurries it left side, trying to drive in, maybe do this herself. She does. Laura 5 for 6 today. An incredible 14 points. She, Brooke, and Maddie have the only bench points for us tonight. Trying to find someone going towards the right side. Number 12, McKenna Bainey. Bainey in trouble, passing it to number 35. That's Lynn Scott. Going in. Oh, she forgot something. Maddie may have touched it out. She did. Ava and Kayla check in for the Brown and Gold Brigade. So there is that. 4 minutes, 29 seconds to go in the third quarter in a 42-25 affair. Not going to hand it off, going to go in instead and get the easy 2. Good shot right there. Ava passes it, Brooke Thompson underneath the bucket, shot down, she got it back, has Maddie in the corner, passes it to Ava. Ava to Laura. Laura, nice pump fake. Laura did not travel, fortunately, she passes it to Brooke. Brooke spinning, Brooke looking, Kayla's got it. Kayla not taking the 3, she drives in, passes it to Ava. She's taking the 3, and she got it around the rim and in! That's more like it, that's what I'm talking about! 45-27, Sadie are checking in next dead ball. Driving in 23, Brown, rejected, Brooke Thompson. Driving, Laura almost poked it out. Brooke, good defense, but Laura got the miss. Leading us in rebounds tonight, Baldwin went with 7. Maddie thought about the 3, but she's going to go in instead. Maddie passes that. Kayla, Ava going in, Ava tough 2. She got it off the glass and in. 20-point game. We're starting to find her groove, folks. 4 of our last 5 buckets have gone in. And a timeout called by the Muskingum Fighting Muskies. My goodness. How about this one, folks? As the good guys are just boiling hot right now. Holy cow. It is 47-27, a full timeout on Muskingum's end. So there is that. My goodness. We're really doing a dandy. My goodness. It is a 5-0 run the last minute 9, but hey, Ava Wilkerson got her last 5 points. Ava's on the board for the first time today. How could I possibly forget that? Ava drills a 3. We're 8 for 19 from three-point land today. Muskingum 0 for 7. 0 for 7. They're 3 for 4 from the line. We're 7 for 8. And we are shooting 42.1%, shooting 5 for 11 in the third quarter, so there is that. Oh man, this is going phenomenally. That's just me speaking. All right, okay guys are ready to rock and roll once again. 3:14 in the third quarter. We'll see how things fare in the final 3:14. We're our lead scorer with 14. Emily Irwin, who only has 2 points tonight, but she leads us with 2 assists and 2 steals and 5 assists. Excuse me. Good job by Kayla to poke that thing out. Thing is, she poked it out, which means Muskingum still got it. Jocelyn Thorne from Parkersburg Catholic High School in Parkersburg, West Virginia, passes it to Kenzie Bicking. And out, Sydney Reynolds passing and driving against Alyssa Miller. This won't be easy. Spinning, tough to no good. Kayla Jones just gets it. Kayla Jones hustling in. She's in trouble. Pass it to Alyssa. Now Ava's thinking 3. No. Kayla has to save it because she doesn't. It's all right. You still got a 20-point lead. Outscore them 12-7. In this third quarter, and Caden passing down the left side, trying to find someone, dishes it to the right, now number 23, Laurel Brown. Brown in trouble, passing it, and Laura McCoy says, what's this I found? I found the basketball. Now number 23 for them, Laurel Brown does the same thing. Dishing it left side, that two-pointer goes in by Jenke. It is 47-29 as the pass goes to Ava in the corner. Ava looking. Ava goes back to Laura. Laura 5 for 6 shooting-wise today. She passes it to Alyssa Miller. Alyssa's we've outscored 12-9 in this third. A bad pass. Taken away by number 10, Julia Jenke. Jenke driving in. Jenke spinning. That's a tough 2. Didn't go. Sadie Arn grabs it. Sadie off and running. Sadie passes it. That's clearly out on number 13, Sydney Reynolds. As Casey Badalak checks in. We haven't seen too much Casey Badalak today. Shame too. She's got 3 points. May scoff at that, folks, but you gotta remember we use a lot of players. So to see you score out there, that's always a good thing. Casey hustles to the corner. But Kayla gets it instead. Now Casey on it. Casey 1 for 3 and now 1 for 4. Sadie, Alyssa, no. Number 12, McKenna Bainey passes it back. Number 5, that's Micaiah. They go towards the right side back to McKenna Bainey. Bainey driving in. Bainey, no foul, no bucket. That's on them. Ooh, we must have rejected it because it's going to be their ball still. We haven't scored since the last 2 minutes, essentially. Ava sits on down. Why not? She's got 5 points. 47-29. Got a good one for the good guys. Passing it. Kayla almost got it. Stepping back, number 5. Micaiah Edwards out to Thorne. Thorne on it. 10 on the shot clock. Passes it left side. Number 12, Bainey. Bainey out to number 3, Bicking. Bicking passes that now. Number 35, Lynn Scott. Lynn Scott traveled. Wasn't going in anyway. 66 seconds in the quarter. We're only shooting 5 for 13 in this third quarter. Thing is, the Muskies only 4 for 11, which is slightly worse. Emily Irwin's got it. Emily driving in. She has Alyssa wide alone, but Alyssa doesn't really take threes. Casey does, but you pass it to Alyssa. 16 on shot clock, pass it to Emily. Thought about the three. She really did. Bell on the left side. Bell's got to look out. Passing it to Alyssa. Alyssa going in. Alyssa stops, pops, shoots, misses. And Sadie is fouled with 41.1 to third. Maddie Ever checks in for old Kayla Jones. Kayla very good at what she does. But I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. Emily in the corner for three, and it doesn't go. Our shooting really starting to get a little ice cold out there lately. As Muskingum trying to make it a 16-point game, they sure do. From 12 to 11 in this quarter. Maddie's got to look out. Maddie doesn't take the corner to three. Passing it to Emily instead. We've only outscored them by one in this third quarter, just like the second. If not for that first quarter, man, oh man, we'd be panicking. Against the lowly Muskingum school that's dropped their last 8 games. 5.7 left in the third. It's 47-31. We have a huge lead. Once again, that was courtesy of a phenomenal first quarter. Emily's got it. Emily fouled yet again. This time it's number 13, Sydney Reynolds. Reynolds with her second of the day. Wood checks in for Maddie. Here we go. Alyssa finds Emily. Clock isn't going. Gotta get that off though. 3-point. Good! Emily Irwin! Let's hope she's good. Clock wasn't running though. That should be the end of the third. Clock was stuck at 3.9, but clearly 3.9 seconds were elapsed, as judging by the fact that we were counting it down, unbeknownst to us. That, of course, there was no time left. Still awaiting the ruling. Nice Stump's gonna check in. What's the call? Wait to hear what Dave says in a minute. Should be 53-1. I thought at least she got it off. They might be looking towards the computer right there. See how much time went by. I could have sworn she got that off. I could have sworn that thing went in. We're still awaiting the ruling. 47-31 is currently the score right now. That would have been a clutch three by Emily Irwin. Would have been her first three of the day if it counts. But the question is, will it count? You see the refs right there talking things over in a 16-point ball game. Shows a second and a half left. I don't know what happened with the clock, but I can tell you, not every day you see that, folks. I assume they'll say it counts. Refs still talking things over as we have a bit of a situation out here. That's for sure. Because they're definitely going to try to plead her case that that three went off in time. I thought for sure that thing went off in time. No music, no nothing. They're still talking. They're going to say it counts, I believe. As I thought. As I hope. course, the men's basketball team has a tough challenge ahead today against Muskingum. You see some of the folks right there. They got themselves a dandy. They got themselves their hands full when we take on the Muskies. Deep two, actually. 41-39. It's the end of the third quarter. So it does count. Thought it would count. So that's always a good thing. And let's listen as it's time for the fourth and final quarter. Ah, yes. Muskingum is 10-8 on the regular season in men's basketball, but 8-3 in OAC play. Obviously, our hands will be full at 3 p.m. Will we pick up the win is the question. Let's look at scores all about the Ohio Athletic Conference in women's basketball. Why not? Why not? Let me check them. As the good guys are up 49-31. Our ball to start off the fourth. Capital up 61-39 on the Bears. Marietta and John Carroll right now. That is 5-0. Marietta with the lead. Mount Union, I assume winning. I don't know about Heidelberg though. As the fourth quarter is ready to begin. Emily, who drilled that clutch two at the horn, passes to Maddie Stump, who passes it to Alyssa Miller. Now Laura McCoy's got it. Laura McCoy trying to find someone. Laura McCoy trying to drive in. She has Casey behind her, and Laura's fouled. She'll go to her off. That's better. That is most certainly better. Laura with an incredible 14 today. She's shooting 13 for 21, however, at the line this season, and now 14 for 22. So there is that. 50-31. 8 for 9 at the line today are the good guys. 9 for 10 from the line are the good guys. 35, Mackenzie Linscott. Linscott passes that right side. Going out to number 10, Julia Jenke. Jenke driving it, passing it, number 35 for 3. Good. That's Mackenzie Linscott. Excuse me for not identifying her. Emily Irwin in a 51-34 game, passes it to Alyssa Miller. Alyssa out to Emily. She just secures it, passes it to Laura with 16. Alyssa right side. Alyssa has 5, and now Casey's thinking 3. Boom! Shakalaka! And we get that 3 right back. 20-point ball game. Picking passes it, number 5, Micaiah Edwards. Micaiah Edwards looking. Micaiah passes out number 10, Julia Jenke. Jenke back to Edwards. Edwards against May Stump. This certainly won't be easy. And Laura McCoy says, I'll take it. And Laura McCoy dishes it out to Casey Badalak, who stops. Pops is fouled. She'll go to the line. And it looks like we're going to have another runaway fourth quarter again. And I tell you, the fourth quarter is when we get dangerous. We have outscored our opponents 324-236 in the fourth quarter, heading into tonight, and 327-240 in the third quarter. We're one of those teams that progressively gets better as the game progresses. But I'm pretty sure you all know that by now. Casey calmly drills 2. Putting her at 8 points. Leah Riley and Riley Bennett are in. You're going to see a lot of bench warmers, but they ain't bench warmers. They're just on the best, one of the best teams in the country, that's all. Spinning in number 12, Bainey, fouled by Leah. Heidelberg will be Wednesday out in Tiffin. And then, of course, Capital with the big showdown there in Bexley. That won't be easy. But I think we're up for the task as Baney drills the first. Making it 35-56, a football score. They're down 3 touchdowns and 3-point after attempts. Second shot also goes in. Riley passes to Emily, passes to Riley. Riley back to Emily. Emily in some trouble, having to escape the double team pass. And Maddie stumps Scott pass that way. Riley, corner 3 on the way. Looked a little off target, and that's because it was off target. Laurel Brown's got it. Brown passes that right side. About scoring 7-4 so far in this fourth quarter. Driving in, spinning, tough 2, no good. Elia's got it. Leah off and running. Pass McCourt. Leah going in. Leah stops. Laura, Emily, Irwin wide alone for 3. Watch out, didn't go. Maddie Stumpf is fouled by number 13, Cindy Reynolds. At least I thought Reynolds did the foul. Ava is in. Here we go. 2:12 through this fourth quarter. Up 20 on the Muskies. And trying to find someone is Ava. Laura feeling the heat, somehow saves out to Leah Riley. Good pumping. Leah's going in. Good pass. Maddie Stumpf didn't get, but the second chance shot, she did. That's more like Maddie Stumpf. 58-36. Looking here, number 15, or 35. That is, of course, Lynn Scott who misses. Lynn Scott may have been fouled. No, that was 23 Laurel Brown that got fouled. Leah Riley did the foul. Here we go. As the ball almost poked out left side, trying to find someone. Number 13, Cindy Reynolds for 2. It's no good. There's a spin move passing at 23. Laurel Brown, 2-point won't go. Timeout on the good guys. So there is that 30-second timeout. So the good guys are up 58-36 on WHBW. As we are still waiting for things to continue. It's going swimmingly. But that's just me speaking. 58-36. Let's hope the men can do this too. Muskie won't be easy, I'll tell you that. Everybody but Kayla, O'Reilly, Leah, and Sadie have scored today. But still, it's been a whole lot of fun. Here comes. 2 free throws. She missed. We were going to get whistled for something, but got whistled we did not. Laurel Brown simply missed. And they're 5 for 7 now from the line in this ball game. That or they're going to let her do it again. 1 is what they say. We have 3 fouls this quarter. They have 2. Sorry, folks. Second shot does go. And Riley Bennett inbounding to Ava Wilkerson, passes it to Riley. Left side, Riley passes it to Ava. Ava guns it to Leah. Leah in some hot soup, trying to get away. Leah gonna run left. Leah almost had it stripped away, passes to Riley Bennett. And Riley looking Riley passes. Ava's got to get there. She does. Laura and now Riley. And now it's Leah who's fouled. 6:43 to go till we walk away winners. Number 5, Micaiah Edwards is in. Jocelyn Thorne also in for the Muskies. Here's Ava Wilkerson right inbound to Riley Bennett. Riley, good catch by Laura McCoy. Laura in three-point land, passes it to Ava left side. Ava try and drive in. Ava's fouled. She'll go back to the line. Her third trip to the free throw line today. Taylor Bass says, I want to get him for the first time today. Why not Taylor Bass? Why not? Ava calmly drills the first. Ava now, she's only 5 for 10 from the line this season. That's a lot. She can really shoot the ball. And case in point, 60-37. Bainey with the basketball right side. McKenna Bainey. We're up 23 on pesky Muskingum. This game's certainly over as the pass goes left side. Here's a corner three on the way. That doesn't go. Leah. Uh-oh, someone down. Man down. Looks to be Ava. That's not good. Ava Wilkerson's one of our star players. 6:17 in the ball game. Ava still looking down, hunching over. Let's hope she's all right, because you never want to see a player, especially one of your stars, and everyone really here is a star for this team, seeing all the players we use out here. But man, oh man, having someone like Ava hurt, she's got 7 points tonight. She's averaging 4.2 per game, which may not sound like a lot, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th on the team. Keep in mind, we use a whole lot of players, so Ava makes her way to the bench. Let's hope she's fine. Alec Johnson will be in her spot. 6:17 in the game. Let's hope Ava's all right. This will be number 706 for Coach Harrer, that's for sure. Yes, there will be a special presentation coming up for Coach Sherry Harrer, of course. Ava's still being examined out there as the ref's talking things over. Welcome you back here. Tommy Marin for WHBW. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe on bell icon. Excuse me, folks, just had to fix this a little bit. Good game for us. Outscoring them 11-6 in the fourth. Of course, we outscored them 14-11 in the second, 14-11 in the third, 12-11 in the second. Of course, that great 23-9 first quarter. So it's been a good day for us. Up 23 on the Muskies, doing our thing, doing what we do best. Nothing to complain about. Got off to a rocket fast start, and we are gonna win. This will be our 18th consecutive win for the good guys, as we're still waiting the call out there. So we'll flip the camera back. About rebounded them 34-23 today, 14 assists to 5. We've had 2 fewer steals but 4 more blocks and 3 fewer turnovers. So we're still waiting. All right. 6:17. That's the amount of time left in the ballgame. Ref's still chatting about something. And the Wilkerson looks to be a little bit better now. That's always a good sight to see. She is right there towards the center of your screen. Let's hope she's all right. Still awaiting a ruling, perhaps. That might be what this is all about. Muskies men's team right there. They'll be going on later today at 3, but that might be starting later than anticipated. Still waiting. Might be a while, folks. So the ref makes his way to the scores table. 6:17 left in the game. 60-37. More than half our points this quarter have come via the charity stripe. But we're doing a dandy. 13 for 14. No denying that. Still awaiting as Coach Sherry's getting a conference with the refs. Still don't know what's going on out here. This is taking its precious time. Now talking to Dave, the public address announcer, trying to tell us what's going on. Down in the new scores table. There'll be a technical foul. Alec Johnson will go to the line. Two-shot technical. Alec Johnson to do the honors. She is 4 for 4 from the line so far this season, and I jinxed it. The dreaded announcer jinx. But she redeemed herself, so everything's all good. Alec Johnson has played 12 games this season. She's 3 for 6 from three-point land. Usually she does a little bit more compared to seasons past. I'm a little surprised we haven't utilized her a lot this season. Finally on the right side. Riley driving in tough to Riley. Bennett can't get it to go. Rebound by Laurel Brown. Brown looking. Brown passes it right side. Number 10, Joy Jenke. Now here they go. Try and find someone. Number 5, Micaiah Edwards. Edwards passes at number 23, Laurel Brown. And now Mackenzie Linscott. Linscott out to number 10, Jenke. And Joya Jenke got it. Thus making it a 22-point game. Obviously, Muskingum down and out of this thing. There we go. Taylor passes to Riley. Riley passes out one. Leah Riley foul. She'll go to the line. Thought for a second, maybe, just maybe, that bucket was going to go in. Leah Riley checks into the charity stripe. Where we are 14 for 16 today. Now 15 for 17. And 16 for 18. 9 points of our 14 in this quarter have come from the long. Gotta make your free throws, folks. Driving in, tough two, foul call. That means Mackenzie Linscott, the 6'1 sophomore from John Glenn High School in Cambridge, Ohio, will go to the line. Beatty fouled out, by the way. As the first shot won't go. Hannah Bainey with 5 fouls and 6 points, so that ain't good for her. Second shot will go in. 63-40 with 5:13 left in the game. The men's basketball team just itching to get out of the tunnel. Riley's got her hurry. Passes it to Leah Riley. Double team. And that goes out on Muskingum. Yeah, the men's team right there. They're ready for tonight. You see them sitting on down or in the tunnel looking forward to hopefully an upset. Took a tough double OT loss to Northern that may have killed her shot at getting that 6th seed. But as long as if we can get the 6th seed, all will be good, as that one's going to go right to Taylor, but you can't get there in time. Picking passes it right side, 13, Bainey. Bainey passes underneath the bucket over Leah Riley. Or not Leah Riley, Riley Bennett, I beg your pardon, it goes in. Alec Johnson on it, bounces it. Maddie stumping now going in, that's a tough 2. Good, got it, Riley Bennett. 65-42. Shooting about 20 for 50, that's 40% today. That 3 ball ain't going in. And Maddie's got the miss, passing it to Leah Riley. Riley Basher going to check in with Kayla Jones next stud. Ball as the pass goes to Leah. Good pump fake, Leah Riley. Leah Taylor pass, quarter 3 coming up. No good. Nice try though, nice try. Passing it to 42, Kendall died. And now here's the 3 on the way. It goes in. Looks like there will be a timeout called, a full timeout to be exact. The Muskies not having a good game today. They are down 65-45, 4 minutes, 1 second left. 4 minutes, 1 second left in this ball game, and it will more than likely result in a good guy victory. Here we all huddle up. 20 for 51, that's what we did today. That's what was done today, I should say. Everybody but poor Kayla Jones, Taylor Bass, and Sadie Arndt have scored today. Those 3 are the only ones on the board with the donut. Jocelyn Thorne and Gracie Brown and Kendall Dye have not scored for the Muskies. So there is that. There is that. Here we go, as it is a 65-45 contest. Kayla Jones and Riley Basher checking for the good guys as we are waiting for the game to resume in just a minute. Gotta find someone. Find Alec Johnson right side. Dishing it to Kayla Jones. Kayla feeling the lead. Passing it to Alec. Alec, we gotta get past midcourt. 3-2, and Kayla's gonna do that. Pass it to Eiley. Eiley to Leah. Leah to Alec. Alec loads up, fires away. That's an air ball. Well, that was not what you wanted to do. We've outscored them 16-14 in this 4th quarter. So really it was that incredible first quarter where we went on a 23-9 start in the first quarter, which is really the reason why we won this one, as left-handed Julia Janke misses. Riley grabbed it. Leah passed it to Taylor. Good catch, Taylor Bass. Taylor looking. Kayla Jones has it. Passing it, almost shot down. Out. Clearly fouled. She'll go to the line. 3:20 left. We knew they weren't going to get away with that, folks. Alec Johnson. She got 1 point today. Came from the line. Oh, that's her second miss today. She entered today with 0 misses. Now she has 2. But it's fine. We got this game in the bag. And it's really fine because she made the second. Number 3 is Kenzie. And she passes that towards the right side. That is Laurel Brown. And now Bicking, passes that to number 10, Janky. Janky in trouble. Janky passes that to 35. Lynn Scott now in the corner going in, getting past out. That's a charge, or maybe not. Blocking foul, Riley. 2:56 left in the game. We are shooting 17 for 20 from the line. I tell you what's been helping us today. All those free throws. 10 of our 17 points in this fourth quarter have come from the line. First shot goes in for Laurel Brown. They are 8 for 11 at the line today. Laurel Brown 3 for 4. And Brown fails to hit the second, meaning it's still a 20-point game. Taylor hurrying past midcourt, guns it to Alec right side. Alec looking, Alec bounces it. And Taylor has it out of her hands, but a push. 23 again, Laurel Brown. Muskingum really fouled like crazy today. Brown with their second foul. In fact, they got Janky with 4, Winscott with 4, and Baney fouled out. It is all accounted for 22 fouls. Or 21 fouls, I beg your pardon. Their 7th this quarter. And Taylor makes both. Almost too easy for the sophomore from Strongsville. Almost too easy. Janky, as that ball goes out, trying to find the ball. Number 3, Kenzie Bicking. Bicking passes that right side. Number 10, Julia Janky. Janky 10 on the shot clock, spinning, in trouble. Janky, tough too, no good. Kayla's got to get it. No, Iowa gets it instead. It's all right. Might see a timeout for substitutions in a minute. Looking at Coach Harris right now. She hasn't done it yet. Passing it to Alec, left side. And that's exactly what we see. 2:01 left. Allie Menendez and Delaney Garcia check in. Apparently, I was butchering her last name the whole time, Allie. Well, her parents told me that's not how you say it. So I'm sure to pronounce it correctly today. They're good people. Well, I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. I was a good player and a good girl. As is everybody on this team. Alec Johnson, a good player and a good girl. She takes it too. She misses. Eiley Basher underneath the bucket. No foul, no bucket. Taylor Bass tied up. Case in point, everybody here good at what they do on and off the floor. That's what I'm trying to get to. But we all know that. Left side. 35, McKenzie Winscott pass that, number 10, Julia Janky. Janky spinning, passes it back. Good pump fake, but a travel call on Kenzie Bicking. Yes, sirree. Always a good day when you get the backups in. Means you really outdid yourself. Allie on it. She's going to go past midcourt, field the heat, double team passes to Alec. Alec going in, Alec not fouled. Never mind, she is fouled. No, it's a jump ball rather. 78 seconds left in the game. Coach Hartzler telling us what to do as Allie's going to inbound this. Oh, he's ready. Might go for Taylor. Might go for Alec. Goes for Alec. Alec Johnson passes that. Delaney Garcia. And it's going to go to Taylor Bass right side. A little over a minute in the ball game. Taylor Bass stops. Tough. 2 off the glass and in. All right. We're going to see more substitutions. There'll be more freshmen in. We'll see a timeout for subs in a second. This three coming up is good. Far too little, far too late. A 30-second timeout. My goodness. My goodness, the good guys really outdid themselves today. 19 to 18 in the third quarter. But you know what? We did beat them, and we beat them bad. 20 for 54, whereas Muskingum 18 for 50, so there was that. We're going to go with our substitutions, 51.5 left in the ball game. We are winners tonight and winners of our last 18 ball games, so ain't no complaining from Coach Sherry here. Lee Champagne is in as this game is back up and running. And Delaney's got it's all freshmen now. Grace passes it to Elise, Elise to Grace. Grace passes that to Jess, left side Jess to number 32, Delaney. Delaney passes that, trying to find someone going in, and that's a tough two. Foul, no bucket. Now Grace Halliger goes to the line with 32 and a half left in the game. These will be Grace's first free throw attempts of the day and the season too. Brown, I believe, commits the foul as the first shot coming up by Grace goes in. Of course it goes in. You know that by now. She's good at what she does. Really good at what she does. 72-49 likely your final. We really took it to the Muskies today. No surprise. And, oh, she leaned in, I thought, but they call a foul. It's all right, it's all right. Still got the game all said and done. Like Sarah Scott did the foul right there. Sarah to the left. I think everybody got to play today that's able to play as the first shot goes in. Of course, Maddie Stumpf right there battling an injury. Or Addison Weimer, excuse me, Addison Weimer. Maddie Stumpf is obviously in. We obviously saw her. I apologize. Addison Weimer's the one who will hopefully be back soon. As this game ends, Grace is going to try go for two and get it. Wow, how about that? Grace now with 4 points. I was a little surprised we tried a shot there, but you know what? Why not? Here's a tough two. It goes in. 74-52 your final. Elise travels. 4.6 left in the game. 14 for 16 from the line in the fourth quarter alone. 21 for 24 today. There'll be a special presentation dedicated to Coach Sherry here. And once these final 2 seconds tick away, I don't think she's going to get that off. She does not. Alrighty, 74-52 your final 18-game winning streak for the oldest and greatest university in America. Nothing new for the good guys. It's almost too easy for us. But I'm pretty sure we all know that much. If you're not on the BW women's basketball bandwagon, that's a you thing, not a me thing. So now of the athletic communication team, let's hold on a minute. incredible moment for Coach here. Definitely deserves every ounce of credit in the world. Good guys take this one by a final score of 74-52. And we got ourselves a double header, of course, triple header here in WHBW, a double header here at Baldwin Wallace. The men's game will be next, so stay tuned.